Welcome to the Ventures Volunteer Orientation. Thank you for your interest in joining our mission to improve clients' lives through small business ownership. My name is Aria Wilson, and I will be your point of contact throughout your time as a volunteer for the Business Basics course. You may reach out to me by email or call me at my direct line during business hours, which are from 10 o'clock to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We will cover in our agenda information about Ventures, our history, the programs we offer, and the entrepreneurs that we serve. We'll go over what microenterprises are, help you understand poverty, cover the business coach training and your role throughout the Business Basics course. We'll review policies and guidance, go over coaching scenarios and situational practice, and cover logistics and next steps. Ventures empowers entrepreneurs with limited resources and unlimited potential to improve their lives through small business ownership. What that means is Ventures serves entrepreneurs that qualify as low income, and part of our program accommodates those entrepreneurs based on a sliding scale as stated on the Business Basics program fees handout in your packet. Ventures was founded in 1995 as Washington Cash by Peter Rose, who had visited Bangladesh and discovered a unique microfinance model at a bank. Since then, Ventures has modeled its microlending program after this example and provides entrepreneurs that have gone through the 8-week-long Business Basics course access to business loans, financial advisors, and credit building programs. These 8-week-long business courses that you'll attend as volunteers are offered in English and Spanish once a week from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Typically, there are between 30 to 35 individuals that are enrolled in the course in the Seattle classes, as we also offer classes in Bellevue, Burien, and the greater Seattle area. Once they graduate through the program, they will have developed a feasibility plan for their businesses, and they will pitch their business upon graduation that will take place the following week after the 8th class. To help you understand more about who we serve as an organization, Ventures provides services for over 800 individuals a year. 99% of them are from low-income households, 71% of them are female, 66% of them are people of color, 33% of them are immigrants and refugees, and 31% of our clients are Spanish-speaking. Aspiring entrepreneurs will first attend a client orientation with an established business idea and experience in that particular field in order to be considered into our program. Their microenterprise businesses will often be either food, product, or service businesses that will have fewer than 10 employees. Individuals with limited incomes often lack access to the tools and resources that could help them start or expand their own small business. When they do attempt to start or grow a small business, they require more comprehensive services to be successful, such as access to capital through our business loans, peer loans that are reviewed by other Ventures entrepreneurs, credit building, and savings programs. We will pull on 3 lines of credit for people to build or repair their credit for their businesses. Please refer to your Small Business Services handout in your packet to understand these next few slides. The Business Basics course is where your role comes in as a coach. They are offered in both English and Spanish for 8 weeks to help aspiring entrepreneurs understand the basics of business finance, operations, marketing, and sales. In order for clients to enroll in our program, they need to qualify based on the sliding scale listed in our Business Basics program fees that is in your packet. Clients may ask you as a volunteer about whether or not they qualify for the business classes based on the criteria of our income guidelines during the client orientation. In order for entrepreneurs to access our coaching, capital, and incubation services, they would need to have gone through the 8 weeks Business Basics training. Entrepreneurs must submit the Business Basics course application during the orientation. You can find this document next in your packet. For those of you that are volunteering during the client orientation, please review this form to better prepare yourself for the questions that clients may have before submitting their applications. The online application will be available for them as well, and you can find the link to it in my follow-up email. To shed more light on the courses, clients graduate with a feasibility plan for their businesses. After graduation, clients will then have access to our free business coaching services. During the course, Your role as a coach will be to break into small groups and provide entrepreneurs with the coaching that they need based on the course curriculum. If you have any questions or concerns about the course content, please let me know as your volunteer manager rather than emailing our instructors about it. Ventures also provides access to capital through business loans up to $35,000, savings programs, and credit building loans. This is where it gets really fun. There are 3 different types of loans that we offer, and all loans have a fixed interest rate, currently at 7.25%. We offer peer loans that are modeled after the Grameen Bank, traditional loans that are under $5,000, Asset Plus loans, business builder loans, and Savers Groups programs that allow clients to set savings goals. Our incubation program encompasses our marketplace store located at Pike Place Market, as well as our commercial kitchen space that clients can utilize, our business directory on our website, and special events that we host throughout the year. The Ventures Marketplace is a gift shop in the heart of Seattle's historic Pike Place Market that features jewelry, art, body care products, food, and more. The commercial kitchen space is rented out by food business owners at an affordable sub-market rate. Ventures staff coach them on how to use a shared prep space and grow their businesses. The business directory is a searchable directory on our website that customers can sort through for Ventures food, service, and product businesses. We also coach business owners on how to create professional profiles and share their stories on their website. To tell you more about our retail store, the Ventures Marketplace is an eclectic gift shop at Pike Place Market. We carry hundreds of unique gifts at affordable prices, handcrafted by more than 75 talented local artists and craftspeople, all Ventures entrepreneurs who are working to improve their lives through small business ownership. We are located on the floor below the Fish Throwers and Rachel the Pig. We also have a new online marketplace store that you can check out on our retail page on the Ventures website. We ship out all items on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We also have business coaches on staff to work with clients one-on-one to help them with goal setting, marketing, business financial statements, and anything else related to business operations, such as employee management and recruitment. Our coaches empower small business owners to set up action plans to move people forward and overcome barriers. The coaching is provided to entrepreneurs that are affiliated with Ventures and is provided in both the Business Basics course from our volunteers and after graduation from the classes, it is offered from our staff members. We have food, financial, product, and service business specialists on our team that coordinate with entrepreneurs during office hours, which are from 10 o'clock a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Your role as a business coach will be to attend the classes that are held each week from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. You will break into groups or one-on-one with clients during the class to support them with their questions or concerns that they might have about the course content, marketing, sales, business operations, and finance. Our overall model demonstrates that it's comprehensive, client-centric, and personalized as we want our entrepreneurs to have access to financial literacy, markets, legal services, coaching, and more. From that model, we harvest success stories. One example is a success story from Abdul Muhammad, or Dooley as we call him, who received ongoing coaching and support to get into wholesale. Dooley had participated in the Business Basics course in 2013, enrolled in Ventures marketing and sales courses, and received coaching to navigate the wholesale market. His hot sauce can now be found in various grocery stores, including QFC. Living in poverty can create many challenges, which are important to be aware of as a coach. Clients may be experiencing some challenging life circumstances, including homelessness, domestic violence, disabilities, or more. It's important to be mindful that literacy and numeracy, or the ability to understand basic math, may be big challenges for clients, especially when trying to understand complex business terms and finances. Clients may also have experienced limited support systems or healthy relationships, and all of this may contribute to an overall lack of confidence as they are trying to grow their businesses. What is a microenterprise or MDO? A microenterprise is a business that has 9 or fewer employees, requires $35,000 or less in initial capital, does not have access to traditional commercial loans, and makes up nearly 90% of all established businesses in the United States according to the Census Bureau. Examples of microenterprises include food and packaged products, businesses or healing art services, and artisan and handmade goods. Microenterprises are a source of income for entrepreneurs. Within those businesses exists a lot of opportunity. Microenterprises focus on people experiencing poverty and using businesses as a way of moving people out of poverty. Microbusinesses start small but can grow into large businesses. There is a common misconception that microbusinesses are people's hobby businesses, but in reality, it is usually their main source of income. Having a small business is a way for many people to move out of poverty. Despite their small size, microenterprises offer a wide variety of services. We discovered that microbusinesses every day are businesses like coffee shops, hair salons, freelancers, massage therapists, and more. As many of you know, microenterprises are truly ingrained in the fabric of our nation and state. They foster local economies, communities, and neighborhoods. If just 1 in 3 microbusinesses hired one additional employee, the United States would reach full employment. Nearly 500,000 microenterprises in Washington make up 21% of the state employment. Microbusinesses also represent 92% of all businesses in the United States. 74% of microbusinesses are the sole source of income for their owners. Poverty levels have increased in recent years, especially in suburban areas as there are more lower-income city residents, refugees, and immigrants that are moving to the suburbs. There's also downward mobility, and that nearly 1 in 3 Americans raised in middle-class households have now slipped out of the middle class as an adult and into poverty. People also have little to no savings, with nearly 20% of King County residents with insufficient net worth to subsist at the poverty level for 3 months in the absence of income, as they can't weather financial crises such as job loss, divorce, illnesses, or more. One of the solutions to these economic issues is through small business ownership. Historically, microenterprises have generated economic opportunity even during tough economic downturns. As a microenterprise development organization, we are empowering entrepreneurs by giving them tools and support such as business coaching and access to capital. With the goal being to fill the gap, it's important to understand the various types of poverty and the challenges our clients might face. There are 2 main types of poverty: situational and generational poverty. Situational poverty is a temporary experience of poverty, often the result of a sudden change in circumstances, such as job loss or expensive medical treatment. Often those who experience situational poverty have a high level of education and as such are more equipped to navigate the intricacies of public assistance. Generational poverty is passed down from parents to children. People coming from a background of generational poverty may have experienced institutional discrimination, have limited experience with healthy relationships, and may lack the confidence or belief that they are capable of overcoming obstacles when starting their own business. Most of our clients are experiencing generational poverty. The average client we serve pays just $50 for the Business Basics course, which is the minimum that we ask for in order for them to enroll in the business classes that we offer. Can you think of an example in which you understand situational or generational poverty? Next, we will cover the coach's role. Who makes a good coach? You can start by thinking about who has been a good coach in your life. What is coactive coaching? Please look at the document in your packet that is titled Coactive Coaching for Volunteers. Coaching is a powerful alliance designed to forward and enhance the lifelong process of human learning, effectiveness, and fulfillment. The coach's job is to provide support, articulate goals, enhance skills, and define your strategies. Coaching is a partnership that is based on trust. Coaches seek to elicit solutions and strategies from the client. They believe that the client is naturally creative and resourceful. Coaches have the ability to ask powerful questions such as, what is the first step? What barriers might be in the way? And what is this costing you? Coaches also have the ability to listen actively, defer judgment, and respond appropriately. They have the ability to challenge peers by stating, I challenge you to keep your receipts and record every purchase you make for the next month. Coaches also have the ability to reframe by presenting a client with an opportunity or pathway that may not have been apparent to the client minutes before. Coactive coaches are great listeners that ask open-ended questions, inspire and motivate others, they're happy to be helping, they're action and goal focused, they meet clients where they are, they understand the client's visions, and they coach from the client's abilities. Ultimately, they let the entrepreneurs drive the coaching. Collective coaches are not dream crushers, doing the work for the entrepreneurs, judging circumstances, being negative, setting expectations that are too high, comparing business owners negatively to others, and they're not personal or life coaches. Without looking at your collective coaching handout, what are the key coaching skills that we have just discussed? Next in your packet, you should have a list of coaching scenarios and situational examples. Please read through 1 to 2 coaching scenarios to help you understand the questions that you might get asked and how you would coach a client. Our policies and guidance will support you in your role as a volunteer. The instructor may call on you for your expertise. However, it is important to leave statements and questions that you may have about the course content to the students in the course. Your role as a coach in the Business Basics course will be to provide both one-on-one and group coaching. Some instructors do not want additional content provided in class. But if you have materials that could help them in their teaching role, please share that information with me, and I will be in touch with the instructors. It is also important that you maintain confidentiality of all proprietary or privileged information that Ventures provides. Please also do not solicit clients for personal or for-profit endeavors, and please refrain from giving or accepting payment or compensation to or from clients. There is no reimbursement of any expense unless otherwise approved. It is also important to maintain professional boundaries by not entering a relationship with the client that extends beyond your volunteer position. When it becomes personal, clients may be dealing with issues related to financial stressors, relationship issues, or basic needs. Let us know if they come to you with any of these concerns, and they will receive additional support outside of the classroom setting, as we have referral partners that we can connect them to. You may also refer clients to 211, a national information service, if necessary. If you have any additional questions or concerns about our policies, you may reach out to me and also refer to the volunteer agreement in your packet that lists additional information. On the coaching scenarios handout, there will also be a list of situational examples that you may encounter throughout the course. Please read 1 to 2 examples that help you understand how you might respond given what you know about our policies. As a coach, we ask that you review the Business Basics program fees and Business Basics course application if you are participating in the client orientation. We also ask that you commit to 7 out of the 8 weeks of the Business Basics course. The schedule for this quarter will also be in the last page of your packet. Please also have the Entrepreneur's Handbook ready for each class and mark your attendance. The instructor may have a separate document for you to check off. Also, let me know if you are unable to attend class. Please also ask your HR manager about employer matching information for your time as a business coach volunteer and let your colleagues know about us. To give you more information about employer matching, you can also ask your HR manager about the following: hours off for volunteering, match giving for volunteer hours, match giving for donations, as well as workplace giving campaigns and events. Thank you again for taking the time to learn more about Ventures and how you can support entrepreneurs in your role as a business coach. You're welcome to email me for any questions or support at my Ventures email or at volunteer@venturesnonprofit.org.